Today, we are excited to announce that Splashtop Enterprise is now integrated with Salesforce to enable your technicians to remotely support the end user's computers right from within Salesforce. The integrated app is available with different objects such as case, lead, opportunity, account, and contact. Today, we'll use cases as our example as we go through the setup process. So now, let's go through an overview of the new Salesforce integration. First, make sure you have an active Splashtop Enterprise trial or subscription. Next, go to the Salesforce App Exchange, search for Splashtop, and then click Get It Now. Next, we'll need to create an API key for third-party integrations from Splashtop. To do so, first go ahead and log into my.splashtop.com, and then under the Management dropdown, click on Settings. Once there, scroll directly to the bottom, and then next to Third-Party Integration, click on Setup API Keys. Make sure Salesforce is enabled, and then you can copy the API key, which will then paste back into our Salesforce environment. Once we're back in Salesforce, we'll go ahead and search for Splashtop setting. Once at the Splashtop settings, we can go ahead and paste our API key and save. Now, we're ready to begin setup. We'll go to the Setup section of Salesforce. Once at the Salesforce Setup page, we'll use the search bar at the top to search for Case in our Object Manager. Once here, we're going to click on Case Page Layouts, and then Case Layout. Now looking at our Case Page Layout, we want to click on Mobile and Lightning Actions. We want to find Splashtop and drag it down below to Salesforce Mobile and Lightning Experience Actions. Once that's done, we want to scroll down in our case layout and find Visual Force Pages. Looking at Visual Force Pages, we want to drag Section down below to Case Detail. We want to name this section Splashtop. Make sure that under Display Section Header On, that both Detail and Edit Page are enabled, and we want to set it to one column. And we're going to click OK. Once our new section has been created, we want to drag STK Session Log down to our new Splashtop section. We're going to click on the Properties for STK Session Log, and we're going to make sure to enable Show Scroll Bars and click OK. Once we're done here, we're going to go ahead and click Save on our case layout. With that, you can now start using Splashtop within your case to enable remote sessions. To start a remote session, let's first go look at a sample case that we've created. Once we have our case open, we're going to look under Feed, click on the Splashtop tab, and from here, we can click on the Create an SOS Download Link button. The Connect button becomes active, and there's a copy link icon, so you can easily copy the link to send to your end user via email or chat. Once the user has clicked on the SOS download link and opens the SOS program, the technician is now able to join their session by clicking Connect directly from within the Salesforce feed. Note that this will open the Splashtop Business app, so you must have the Splashtop Business app installed. Once the technician tries to connect, the end user will receive a connection request, which they must first allow. Once connected, you can now use this computer just as if you're sitting in front of it in person, and you also have access to all of the Splashtop in-session features, such as our multi-monitor feature to view multiple monitors from the remote computer, our view options to cater your experience for your display, session recording, our Control-Alt-Delete shortcut, file transfer from within the remote session, chat with the end user, and more, thanks to Splashtop Enterprise. Once you're done with your remote session, click Disconnect to end the session. If you need to connect again, the end user can open the SOS app on their computer and you'll be able to click on the Connect button to connect back to their computer. Once the session has closed, you can retrieve the session logs by clicking on the Details tab, and under the new Splashtop section that we have created, you can now click on the Get Session Logs button. You can now follow the same remote access process for leads, opportunities, accounts, and contacts. And that is going to be all for Salesforce integration.